Hello everybody, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to the final station. This is episode 10. Let's see if I can rescue this guy real quick, because I forgot about that. And last time we found, apparently, the origin of our train, or at least where it was constructed, though we don't know where the thing inside of it came from, as well as a creepy mansion where a guy was drinking infected blood to try and become superhuman. So why is it the blacksmith has some sort of special knowledge of this technology? Also, we've gone through quite a dramatic shift in environment all of a sudden. Uh-oh. Come on, we gotta heal this guy. He is double dying. Alright. So, things are looking pretty shitty for our survivors here because we're out of supplies. So we're gonna have to cut off their talk about Vermin White and the blacksmith. Alright, we're not doing too great on ammo either, so I'll have to resort to punches here. But we've sort of passed through the wintry area, and now we're into the desert, which is actually where Metropole is, somewhere in the desert. Almost out of water. I'm gonna ask the commander if we can have more. Oh yeah, so we're at a military base now. I remember this place. Are these the empty water bottles? Because it kind of looks like there's water in them. Also, this place has been overrun as well, but it looks like it's kind of been like this for a while. Or at least run down. Yeah, see, I try to get a headshot there to just make him go off, but still not really sure what triggers it. I'm pretty sure if I hit them with a shotgun, they would explode no matter what, but I can't even guarantee that. They seem to have a lot of water at this base, just for a base that's apparently out of water. Also, it feels like sometimes when I'm trying to do the charge-up punch, it always like punches first and then starts charging, but then as soon as I say that, it doesn't have that problem. I think it's just my mouse, which I bought a replacement, so that should alleviate the scrolling and right-clicking problems I've been having. Oh, I was confused why we had 4 shots now, but I forgot we got a shotgun upgrade from one of the people we rescued. Which I'm pretty sure I didn't get the first time I played this game, because I don't remember that. I understand it's hard here, and very hot. But at least I get double pension. And there's a non-destroyed tank. I assume it's the same model as the ones we saw destroyed very early on. Wait, is Vermin a place or a person? I could have sworn it was Vermin White, but I might be confusing it with Armand White. But then I think Vermond is also a place early on. Ooh, blew his head right off. Somebody living in that crate? And I guess those are APCs of some sort. The rocket is ready to launch. Await the orders. Well, there's some folks, and they have glowing eyes as well. Also, we finally get a new weapon here. The rifle actually replaces our pistol, and it uses pistol ammo. So I guess it's probably some sort of SMG more than a rifle. But you can see it's got a big mag. I think it does about the same damage, but of course we can fire much faster. Oh. Whoops. Alright. We may have just fired the rocket. Whoops. I'm sure nothing bad will come of that. Well, they seem pretty nice despite their strangeness. In fact, you might have noticed that most of these glowing white people, the glowing white-eyed people that we've met, have been pretty polite. And also most of them, well, all of them, have not required a ride from us. They've all turned us down. Well, I guess we know where we launched it to. Wherever that is. See, I can never seem to actually detonate them when I want them to detonate. Give him a good smack. Unfortunately, getting the rifle has gotten rid of our laser sight that we had for the pistol because it counts as a separate weapon, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. I was gonna blow everything up. And then I guess we just said something like, get on our train. I wonder if he was gonna launch that rocket at the base. Or just blow up all those rocket missiles. Rocket missiles! That he shooted at the demons. Alright, 9692. Okay, we got a couple of medkits and we got some food, so hopefully we can resolve our survivor situation here. But I have a feeling we're going to lose somebody before we get to our next station. Alright, let's immediately see if I can craft a medkit. Nope. Don't have the supplies for it. Almost dead. Also needs food. That guy's dying faster, though. Oh, I know. See, like, this is the point where it's really annoying that you can't pay attention to these conversations. Because everybody's dying. So I wish you could, like, read these at your leisure kind of thing. Well, that's it. We're out of everything. Whoever makes it at this point makes it. Alright, Metropole is our next station. The capital city of the surviving world. In fact, that's the edge of the city we're actually seeing now, the outskirts. Including the wall that has been unfinished since they built the city 100 years ago. Directly at the workshop. Nope, there goes one of them. So if I had been a bit more stingy with using some of my supplies, I would have bought more time for those people. Because basically, you really do want to wait until they're basically dead before giving them a medkit. Alright, we lost out some money. We did get our upgrade, though. What kind of upgrade is it? Well, good question. The game's not going to tell us. Alright, so we're finally here. This is the Guardian. Or at least this is the Guardian's foot. And we have brought the 2 pieces needed to supposedly finish this thing. All thanks to you. But we want to go somewhere. So again, I really wish that we just had dialogue for this character. Because it's not like something like Half-Life where people just kind of talk at you and talk around the fact that you don't talk. It's like people are responding directly to stuff we say and we're just supposed to kind of guess at what we said. But the gist of it is we want to go somewhere with the train, but he doesn't have permission to let us leave. So at least we'll get to see the Guardian finally launch and save the day from the maybe aliens. And it seems the Guardian already has a mission all ready for it. So yeah, Metropole is this weird kind of like platform city. Like most of it is suspended kind of like a helipad type thing. Okay, faster reload. At least he tells us about it. Shame about those other folks, but you know. Oh yeah, so we can actually take 2 different buses here. They lead to different parts of the city. You can also see there is a massive statue in the background, like impossibly large. What you can see is a statue of the Stotsky brothers, the actual Stotsky brothers, so presumably this game does take place on Earth. Who somehow went from being authors to the architects of great technology made from alien technology. And that's why there's a giant-ass statue of them that appears to be about the same size as the Guardian itself. Maybe that's why they haven't finished the wall yet, because they wasted so much time making that. A local farm in the desert? guy selling shells or alcohol? Ah, this guy's got the good purple, though. So there's what, like a thieves' market down here? This guy looks a bit familiar, almost like we've delivered him before. And both of these blue buses take you back to the same spot. Back in my day, we were still fleeing for our lives. We didn't have no fancy smancy book clubs. Vitriol, eh? Some more of that dank purple. So there's just some sort of book club where people take this mysterious substance and listen to slightly oppressive ambient music while reading. I guess it's some sort of like weird imagination hallucinogen that makes reading much more intense. Ah. Why do we break that wall? Why not? Right. The elevator just takes us back outside. Yeah, we've got a nice hallway for rent. The only thing is, people are going to be walking through here to get to other places. But I guess in a suspended city like this, space is at a bit of a premium. And presumably that's the head of the Guardian there, so we can confirm it is a giant mech. So that other elevator was closed off because somebody fell down and died. We did see that book previously when we were going through people's houses. And there's the full metro route. So this guy's willing to risk not only his job, but his spot in Metropole to let us commit to our mission. Because he's gonna let us leave. We could just stay here in safety, but we've still got something we need to do. Somewhere we need to go, or go back to. Because our driver here actually wants to head back north to where we started. Because, you know, presumably he's got family there, though we didn't actually see them at all at the start. But we obviously were trying to call somebody this whole time. And not only were we, you know, opening the gates and leaving, we're also taking this experimental train with us that they probably wanted to keep. Which I guess makes us a bit of a traitor. But hopefully nobody notices while they're busy launching the Guardian. I'm not really sure why launch is the right word here. I mean, it's not like they're firing him into space. They're just kind of turning it on. Which, you know, it could still be launching, but... let's get out of here. At least we should be able to see the Guardian, you know, take its first steps as we leave. So, at least we don't have any passengers here. If you can read this, you're in danger. I guess we're still in the activation zone, or just because we're outside the walls. But this is where we want to get back to Redmond. Usually when we've lost connection to the next stop, that doesn't mean anything good for us. And there's Metropole off in the distance. And there goes the Guardian? I guess he is going to space. Well, at least that explains why they wanted people to clear the area. Oh, you know, I never noticed that distance meter at the bottom. That tells us we're almost at our next stop. Also, you can see that Gary is the only one left on our contact list. Alright, well, that'll do it for this episode. Let's pull into town here, and we'll continue next time. Till then, I've been Shadefyre, and this was the final station. But we're still not there yet. Take care, folks.